We're here again today. It's going to be a very pleasant experience for me. I keep learning on this, and I'm so privileged that I keep having the kind of people who come my way. Today, I'm going to meet yet another woman. Woman, yes, a woman again. Let's get there. See you. Bye. Wow, your audio is connecting. There you are. You just decided to choose the color of my earring. Hi, you can hear me. Can you hear me? I can't hear you.
Yes. I'm hearing you now. Good evening, ma.
Good evening. Hi.
I'm fine.
I just said, well, I don't know what you'll be wearing, but something just told me look for something that matches with what she's wearing. I just put on this.
Oh my
And then
God.
your hair matches the color of my dress. So there's a
Wow.
synergy. Hi, Stella. How you doing?
I'm fine. Thank you, ma.
Wow. Good. Welcome
Thank
to
you.
this window of opportunity to sell yourself and to tell the world of who you are. I'm sure
Yes,
you're going to
thank
make
you.
the very best of this evening. And then
Of course, yes.
I trust you. I mean, you look it. You look very prepared for us. For the world to hear you. You're going to boom.
Yes.
Bust through. Then
Throughout today, I wanted to go somewhere, but I said no. I have appointment today. I'm not stepping out. So I've been around. I'm waiting for this opportunity.
I feel good. And you had to cancel our appointment because of us. Wow.
Yes.
Well, yes. Welcome. And compliments of
Thank you,
this
ma.
wonderful new year.
Thank you. The same to you, ma.
Okay, perfect. You know me, but it is not about you knowing me. It's about people out there knowing you and I, but most importantly, you, because it's your time, it's your slot, it's your opportunity, and we shouldn't rob you of it. Well, I'll just briefly talk about who I am so that you understand how to ask your questions in areas that you do not know me fully. My name is Veronica Oshokoya. What I love doing is talking to people about their businesses, right? What I love doing is trying to help people expand the scope of what they do. What I love doing is giving women, especially the girl child, an opportunity to, take over the world. Okay? What I love
That is
to,
good.
yes, I like the fact that I always have the opportunity to encourage one woman. And because, when one woman is built, the world is built.
Of
Okay?
course, yes.
Good, perfect. So, what are my backgrounds? Says it all. My background is the area of advertising, marketing, promotion, but majorly on advertising. And then when you talk about advertising, you're talking about people, you're talking about brands, you're talking about equity, you're talking of, it's also scientific. You want to let people know where to go, when to go there, what price to put. It's a convergence, it's a meeting point for selling and marketing. So now you do a business, you run a business. My job is to see how I can discuss with you. From discussions with you, I see areas where you have concerns, where you have challenges. And then another thing that my job is, you may not even have challenges, who knows, because you don't look like you have challenges. It could my job is to help people like you tell their success story. My job is to help people like you open doors and open windows so that people that you desire, your prospective clients, or those you're targeting, who surf the net, who go on the internet, who listen to stories, would find out where you are, discover you. My job is to help entrepreneurs like you, give you an opportunity to access funds, to meet with people who can also showcase you, It's to help you be at a vantage position to be able to compete. By the time people watch this and they're looking for where to source people who will build the world tomorrow, they know they come to VECHI platform. So this is who I am, and let me let you know that you should not waste 1 second of any opportunity to talk about yourself. I expect that if there are things you think you would have forgotten, you would have taken a little piece of paper to jot them down so that you can just flip and look and, so let's go. Tell us about yourself. Tell us who you are, what you do, areas you need help, areas you've done well, where you are better than the others, where you think you deserve to be heard. Welcome.
Okay. Thank you very much, ma. Thank you for having me in your studio or before you. I really appreciate. Thank you. Well, about me, I would say that I'm in my family. I'm the first. There are three, so I'm the fourth child of my parents, and our daddy left us when we are small. So from there, it's not as if life was sweet, but we managed. I learned a lot from my mother, but now I'm married with 4 kids, 2 boys, 2 girls. So about my brand, first of all I went to school. First of all, I asked myself one day, there was this thought that would always come to me. Usually, I used to join my husband in business, but it's a man-owned business. It's not a woman-owned. I need the one that is woman-owned business. So I told him, see, this is your business. I want to go and look for my own. The one I can do. Because he sells spare parts. I'm not too good in that spare parts, and I need to find my own. Well, with his support, he said that I'm free to go. So I began to do research. What business will I do now that will favor me? So I began to think that if I wanted to be exporting products, Nigeria agro products to outside Nigeria. So one day, this my friend came, one of my sister-in-law came to visit me one Christmas on 2000 and 2000 and what is that? 2021. She came visiting. So I was explaining such thing, my idea to her. She told me it's a very wonderful idea that she has an auntie that have a school that teaches people how to do that. So okay, I said, give me her contact. She gave me that her auntie contact. Me and the auntie spoke. I started the school. So along the line, what I expected there was even beyond what is there. It passed what I was expecting. The process of the school, they taught us how to have your own brand, how to manufacture products like spices or any food at all, how to process them in a neat way and have your own brand. It's like this place is getting dark. So and have your own brand. So on the school, I now decide, okay, I should register the business first because I want to use it for export. I registered the business under limited liability company, that is under limited, so that it will go far. So along the line, I said, is this really me having this kind of opportunity to have my own brand? At times, if I go to supermarket, I used to see people's products, but I don't know actually. I thought it's imported, but I don't know actually. Some of them are made in Nigeria. So I began to ask myself, so very soon my product will as in go viral like this, that people will be, they would like to know who is one of these products. So
Good
I'll be one of
girl.
them.
Good girl.
So I
Good
was
girl.
I was very, very happy The
Wow.
institute I went is what is the name of this school? Um, Paul Institute. St. Paul's Institute is a Catholic that own the school. So after the training and everything, I have my own brand and my own product. Imagine when I with the first day I came home with the product, people was like, wow, are you really the person that made this? I say, yes, it's me. Oh, it's my product now. Oh. If you want, come and buy from me. From there, they say, okay, I give me. After testing the product, they say, wow, this thing is fine. Oh, please give me. From there, before you know it, they now refer me to all of their friends. All of them begin to order. I say, wow, is this really me? So they said my husband begin to jealous me. He said he want to quit his own business and join my own. I was like, I said you are free to join me. Oh. Sorry about the noise.
It's okay.
I
It's
said
okay. I understand. You're trying to get to where there's brightness.
yes.
I know.
So
I know.
so I told him you are free to come because I'm an entrepreneur. I can coach you. I'll teach you how to go about it. He said, okay, how much to register into my whatever. I said we'll talk about that. So from there, I said, okay, now that I'm into this production of a something, food and spices, is it not good enough for me to go and learn about the sizes of the containers, plastic? So I have a friend that is also doing that one too. So I went to her, she, she put me through, teach me everything about that. So I begin to run adverts on that plastic of the thing. That is the plastic is where those people that is doing skincare a product about a glow skin, people that are into production of cream. Not only that, people that are into production like Zobo, like um, tiger nut, cream, scrub, lip gloss, all the things for our skin. So I go and learn the containers they use in selling it. So when I go in deep inside the plastic, I found out that even though that you are into production, at times they don't know the sizes of product, the plastic that they are using. It's when I go deep into it, some sizes they are calling 250 might actually be 200. They are calling it 250. It was in that training that I know. At times I do educate them. See, this thing you are calling 250, 200 is not 200, it's 250. One day, one of me and one of my customers, we are arguing it. I have to go and bring water to measure. I measure water inside the 250 phone, the one that she's calling 200. I measure water there and put it inside the 250. She found out that that measurement is 250, not 200.
Perfect.
You see, that one opened my eyes in that area. So I decided to join both of them together. The empty containers, that is the bottles, both jar, with any sizes at all. I enter into it and I join it with the production too. Although it's not easy, but I do carry on with it. So from that, I started all these things last year. Since last year till now, I'm really happy where I am. I'm really, really happy because people got to know me more. At times, if I run adverts on the plastic phone, people do patronize. So one day when I was going somewhere, I don't even know that I've even gone viral like that. That one of them even called me by my name, Kingstel, that's my company name, Kingstel. I said, who is this person? He said, you think we didn't know you? I used to see your advert on Facebook. I do see your product. You think you are hidden? You're not hidden. We know you. I was like, that means I'll be hiding myself from now on. Anything that is evil, I will not do it because once I do it, people will got to know. People will got to know who commit such things. So I'm being careful since I became an entrepreneur. I'm being careful about some things I do because people will eventually talk. So the difficulty that is there, we are just looking as at times the machine to use to producing some of these things. If production that you do under one day, because of the machine that is not available, you find out that you do the production, maybe it will take you like 2 days. But it's actually, if the machine is available, it's something that you can do maybe a day and you have in a large quantity. These are the some challenges that we are facing right now.
Okay, let
So,
me let me let me let me halt you there a bit, so that
okay,
those who are going to have the opportunity to meet this star entrepreneur, people who are called Stella, I call them star babies. I don't know.
wow.
I call them star. Okay. So
Mm,
you first you talked about, which is very pathetic. You talked about the demise of your father, the loss of your father, and your position as number one out of three children, right? Okay.
yes,
And then luckily, when your father passed, your mother struggled through with you people, and then you now finally got married, and you got married to a man who does spare parts. You know,
yes.
that is interesting. I am the wife of a mechanic.
Wow.
That is
Really?
interesting. So perhaps we'll probably have reasons to patronize you.
Listen to them.
So
Yes, yes,
this platform has given us opportunities to become friends, to become mentors and mentees. Mentors
yes,
and the mentees meet, and then from there we take it. And because we're women must support women. Okay, we must encourage ourselves. So, and then you got interested because you saw that your husband's business was like a man's business. But let me just tell you, there's nothing a woman cannot do that a man can do. What a man can do, a woman can do better. You may not be able to do the
yes,
mechanical, whatever, carrying the things and welding and all that, or supplying,
yes,
but there is something you do behind the scene, which is very important, encouraging him to do his business. So
yes,
you're doing it with him. But I understand the fact that you needed to do something which had a feminine touch and what a woman could do. And then you identified the need to do something for Nigeria, because I'm telling you, you're not working for yourself. You're working for Nigeria, because if you're promoting Nigeria agricultural products, you are promoting the country. Okay? You're creating in the nearest future job opportunities for Nigerians. Okay? Nigeria is evolving. And with Nigeria evolving, we look at Nigeria in the next 2-3 years, a Nigeria that will provide people like you vistas of opportunity. So do not give up on your dream. Okay? So it's good that you had to go to school to learn more of this thing that you have seen as an area that you think you can carve a niche for yourself. So I'm happy that you decided to do that. That is making sure that you navigate very well in the manufacturing subsector. Perfect. You know, if people keep consuming and there is no production, you understand, there's a problem. So you are trying to make sure that there's production. You produce those things that will be consumed, and then there will be a demand. Okay. Now, I'm happy that you also registered your brand. Perfect. So it's I do not know what it is that we need to tell you other than to encourage you. And if we have an opportunity for you to appear as often as you can, we give you this kind of pep talks. For you, it's more of pep talks, but we'll look at the areas where you have your difficulties when we get there. Now, you registered this, and you did not just register a simple business name. You have a distraction, it's okay. No, it's okay, it's fine, it's fine. I mean, this is an interactive session, we all have distractions. Okay. So um you registered a limited liability because you are trying to say, for your husband, for your children, for your family, in the nearest future there'll be shares. You will expand so much that you will begin to have franchise, branches, and all that. You know what? There is something you must do. The advice, the first one is that continue to dream tall. because you have started on the pedestal of dreaming tall. You must continue to dream tall, because if you do not dream tall, you do not get there. Okay? I will give you an example of myself. When I first got some jobs that I got, I was offered some levels that I felt, I just looked at them, I didn't go back to the place. I had an idea of what I wanted. Yes, there is a joy of little beginning, but little beginning that diminishes you, you don't go there. So I like the fact that you identified you needed to go to school, you identified that you wanted to build a brand, you identified that you wanted to do a limited liability now the question is, what, because in the process of your presenting it, you talked about plastics, containers, and all that. Okay, packaging and all that. What are the things? Are you into just packaging? So you want to draw it very clear, because from my own understanding of talking with you, I can see there are two different things you do: agro
Yes.
products and then
Yes.
containers. So
Packaging. Yes.
packaging, yes, packaging. And when I was younger, maybe far younger than yourself, or maybe as young as you were, there were companies in Ilupeju, for instance, in Lagos. I know a bit of Lagos that used to do that. We used to call them Tetra Pak and all that. They were into packaging, and they had the market until others started coming. That's why those who could package in paper packs, package drinks, juices, name it. So tell us, what does your company do other than this packaging? Tell us about the product and the packaging. You need to be fast about this thing so that we don't eat into your time.
Okay, and the packaging is all about empty bottles. Empty bottles. We are not the one manufacturing it. We buy from companies for people that are into production as well, like myself.
I see.
As I'm into production now, I need something to package my product to be unique, to be outstanding. For the plastic, this is what we are doing. Give our customers nice packaging, nice bottles to put their product, to look as if it's imported, to look neat, to look beautiful. That's
Okay.
what we are.
But you are not the one who produces the bottles or the packages.
No.
You source the
I'm not
package,
the one.
but you are registered and recognized as a franchise
Yes.
owner or somebody who has a right. Perfect. So if I need packages now, and definitely I do need, because I also do agro products on my own. So I will need you. You see, this has given me an opportunity for our husbands to be business partners, and an opportunity for me to also
For
patronize you.
two of us.
Good, beautiful. We'll talk about that after this one-on-one, and then I'll look for my discounts. Okay. So,
Okay,
but
you don't have problem.
what's the product? Because you said agro.
Yes.
What is this agricultural product that you also do other than this?
Okay. For the agro products, I'm into processing of ginger. Our people, if they want to use ginger fresh to cook food, they normally remove the bark. And that bark, when it's under process, we used to dry it both with the bark and grind it, sieve it to finishing product. That the bark of that ginger is what is even most important to our body system. That is the medicine there that our body needs. But most of us, for the fresh one, they will prefer to remove the bark and use the fresh one. Then agro, the ginger, not only ginger, turmeric, um, what is a curry, banga spice,
Wow.
stew spice, all these spices that we are using in the kitchen. In fact, after the school, everything about my kitchen changed, especially the spices, the spicy side. My kitchen changed because this hour now people are suffering much of cancer, and what causes all this cancer is what we are eating. At times, the preservative, the color, whatever they are using to produce it, it's not good for our health. But we are dealing on natural, no artificial, no preservative. just the way God created it. We process it to a finishing product. That this is what people need to be taking for our immune system to be stronger. It's not when somebody reaches 60, you're behaving as if you are 80. Those are the things our forefathers they are using. They are watch their life, they live longer. But these days, I don't know what is happening. When somebody reaches 70, you're behaving as if it's too old. All this organic something is what we need to be eating for the immune system to be stronger. Like some of these spices, it reduces the risk of cancer and is very good for we to be taking it into our system, for the bones, for the some hormones, for the some veins to be active. Not only that spices of a thing, like this red oil, you also do in red oil. We found out that most of the red oil we are using, they are mixing them. Even the egusi self is not even good for us to be taking it. Some of them, they are not well processed. Just bring it like that and people will be eating. All those things at times it reduces the lifespan of people. But we that have go into school, we understand much better now how we're supposed to be taking our meals to give us what the body wants, and also for us to live the life that God wants us to live, because He wants us to live a longer life. But some of the things we are eating, the thing will be shorten our life, and which is not good. After the school, everything, my mentality changed about what we eat. After the school, I said, assuming I can change the whole world to carry the same mentality I carry now, for them to watch what they are eating, just don't eat anyhow. There is one of my person that I was introducing my product to, that was turmeric. I told her why she would be taking turmeric. She said she has not heard of this one before. What is the work of it? I said the work is many. First of all, it boosts the immune system. It reduces the risk of cancer. She said, this one? I said, yes. So she said, okay, give me one. She bought it and used it. She said that she will not even finish the remaining one because it's not sweet. I said, see, most of the things we eat that is not sweet is actually what our body wants. They want all that one that is very sweet, very sugary own. After taking them, at the end of it, the sugar level will rise and all that. I said, forget about the taste. Check what the health benefit of that thing that you are taking is what you should be more concerned about. You know, she said, okay, well, if that should be the case, let me take it. So one day she saw me, she said, that's your product, I've used it on my stew and jollof rice. It was wonderful. She said now that she's not even minding whether the taste or whatever, at least the color it gives to her jollof rice and stew is what she likes. From there, she began to say, please give me again. She bought another one that day. So the agro aspect of it, not only spices, but some other food, raw, that's some other food like beans powder. Most of us, the beans, we find out that they are not even processing it very well. It's when we go under this training, we find out that some of people, they are not using it in the right way. Even though you want to cook moi moi now, you take it away, they will grind it. The engine they are using to grind the moi moi is not even okay. It's not even good. Most of the engine they are using is this one they used to paint. At times, the painting of that engine used to enter inside what we are eating. So we now, the way we are doing the beans only is when we to go under processing, you source it and process. Assuming you want to do your moi moi, you don't have to stress yourself again. You go and start peeling it, washing it, and whatsoever. We've done that already. All you just need, and it's in a neat way, not so stone free. Just need bring the powder, mix it, put the ingredients you want to cook, and you cook it as your akara or moi moi. All those things is what we should learn.
Do you by any way have your something that shows your name, the name of your company?
Or any of my brand, any of my products?
Yes.
Yes, I have.
Can you
of course.
can you show it on the screen?
Okay, I'm not with it here with
Okay,
me.
okay. Can you spell the name of the company? Can you spell it? Take your time to
Eh,
spell it.
okay, Kinstelude, that is Kingstel, then Ude, Kingstel Ude.
Oh, it's like Stella Udechukwu, then King Stel Ude.
Yeah, yes, my
Oh,
husband, my name, and our surname. That's what we combine
your
to
husband
make.
is Kingsley, most likely.
Yes, yes, and
Wow,
Stella, and our
wow,
surname is Udechukwu.
wow,
So
wow.
Kingstel Ude
Mm.
something. So that is the name of our
Kingstel
company.
Ude, the Nigeria Limited or
Yes,
Limited,
Nigeria Limited.
Nigeria
Nigeria
Limited
Limited.
is who you
Yes.
have all everyone who's listening to this. You've had the opportunity to of meeting with Kingstel Ude, Stella Udechukwu, who moved metamorphosed from the wife of a mechanic a spare part dealer
Paper
and is
seller.
seller and is still the wife of a spare part seller, but has through the
Of
encouragement
course.
of her husband gone into a business which is her dream, and a business that has given her the opportunity to bring us products that we can consume that has wonderful health benefits. And she also has gone into production of things that help you package. So outside of just packaging her own things, she's also concerned about helping people present great shelf life, have products
Yes.
packaged in such a way that is attractive, that looks
Yes.
competitive enough, that can compete with any other brand anywhere, and that is neat. Of course, we all want at the shelf of our kitchens to arrange those wonderful things. So, yes, fine. So this is who she is, and Nigerians, listeners globally, because this is going to be a global broadcast, we present to you a woman of substance, a woman who's going to take over the industry that she believes in. But however, she has said to us now, and I want to tell her, she says she has some difficulties, and we have less than 8 minutes to go. I'd like her to quickly tell us these difficulties. Perhaps there are people, of course, the first difficulty we can say it, she's been struggling to brighten her environment where she is. I'm sure it is power. Well, we just hope that in the next couple of years, in the next couple of months, that something will be done about this power issue. But then, what are your difficulties? If you can quickly talk about these difficulties, so that there may be people who will be interested in supporting you, in encouraging you, or in looking into these difficulties that people like you are facing. So tell us.
Well, like I said before, some of the difficulties is the equipment. If you have some equipment, you find out that the production will be much easier. But when the equipment is not okay, is not quantity the way you want them, it might be delaying the production aspect of it. And another one aspect of it is funding, because the demand now is coming bigger in such a way that you need more fund to buy some product and produce it in a large quantity. You understand? So I think these are the two problems that we are currently facing now. Those are the two problems now.
Okay. So the challenges you have, I do not want to say they are difficulties. Call them challenges. If you call them
Yes,
challenges, that means you can be able to address them. You can deal with them. But if you call them difficulties, that retards you. That slows you down. So it's always safer for us to say these are challenges, and challenges you can take
yes,
care of. Okay?
yes,
It's the
yes,
issue
yes.
of equipment, your machines, and the issue of funding. This these two challenges are challenges that can be dealt with. We're hoping that there will be those who manufacture this equipment probably would have opportunity of listening to it and calling you, or their banks, their institutions, that should listen to this, I will share on the platforms that I belong to. Some of my friends will see it, and I'm sure you also take the opportunity of sharing. One thing you could do for everyone who is your customer, ask the person the WhatsApp number, and you just send this broadcast to the person and ask the person, please share. So we know that we can get beans flour, we can get turmeric, we can get ginger flour, in a way that the ingredients, the nutritive components that really give us nourishment in our bodies are not extracted or removed. Because I know sincerely, like carrots, for instance, like potatoes, like ginger, I know that the bark contains a lot of vitamins. People do not know. So people like you do know. And this now tells our listeners that they should be careful. Just wash very well, keep clean, and make sure before you consume the fresh ones that you don't cut off the part that nourishes your body, or else you just be eating ordinary chaff. Okay, so I'm glad we have met with you. You don't. I wish you have the sizes of your packages. What you can do, since you do not have them, this interview will be edited, and there will be an opportunity to put the things that you sell, the things you produce. There will be opportunities to put the sizes of the packages, examples of people, that you put. So I don't think it's going to cost a lot of money to pay for that slot. You probably discuss with the producer of this program before the final presentation is made out. You take the opportunity to see if you can take some advert slots around the corners of your interview. The more the better for you, so that people like you, you're my customer already. I am going to patronize you. I definitely will, because I will show you, because I do Gary, I do beans, I do some of those things, but my problem has been packaging them, and all that. My problem has been packaging them. So this gives me an opportunity to meet with somebody, and I know a lot of people who are on the platforms that we set up who also needs to know about packaging, and they are interested. There are a lot of people who do pepper soup powder, mix pepper soup this and all that and all that. Perhaps you also do them, who knows? Okay.
Yes,
so you have 3 minutes to give us the address of your social media handles, if you have them, or the telephone that we can call you on if you want to but just take your time. So 3 minutes. You have 2 minutes 53 seconds to do that.
Okay, my phone number is 081 007 11578.
081
007
yes
11 578.
Okay.
Or 081 28 32 2718. So my social media handle on Instagram is stella.udechukwu. Stella.udechukwu. Then on my Facebook, my Facebook page is Kingstel. I have 2 pages. I don't use the pages for the 2 products I'm doing.
I see.
I have the one for food, I have the one for plastic. So for plastic, it's Kingstel Ude Plastic, the page.
Okay.
So for the food is Kingstel Food. That is for Facebook page. And for YouTube is Food Processor. That is what I use for my YouTube.
Okay.
I have on Twitter, I have on Instagram, I have all the social media.
Okay, you put them out in the adverts that you're going to produce to give to the producer. Yes. Let me speak a bit of your language. Deje. 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 Akanchawa.
Amen.
Jishike.
Oh, thank you very much. Dalo.
Yes, you see, I'm a true Nigerian. Anywhere I just speak the languages.
You
Okay.
try, you try. You
Uh,
got it well.
Ngwanu, Ngwanu. I wish you well, and my love to that wonderful husband of yours and the children. I wish you well. I hope Mama is still alive.
Yes, she's
Okay,
still
we
alive.
dedicate this also to the love of your life, your father, who was very there for you before you married the final and present love. May his soul continue
Yes.
to rest in peace. Okay, okay.
Amen.
All right, darling. Anything to the listeners? Anything else do you want to say?
Nothing else. I just want to say very big thank you for having me. I'm honored. I'm happy that I'm here. I imagine myself being on top of the world.
Why struggle when you can thrive in a high traffic environment? Looking for new customers? Let them find you. Why be obscure when you can be seen by new customers daily? Working alone? With a digital copy of you, your business can work 24 hours a day, even while you sleep. Unemployed? You can create your own income opportunities. Vechi is the one-stop site where you can operate independently and commission-free. Why waste time? Keep track of all transactions and product trends. You could limit yourself to one stream of income, but why? When you can have multiple streams of income. Don't miss out on 6 months free with your subscription. Vechi, where we bridge the gap between buyers and sellers.